Hello, welcome to a little Sunday fun day. I'm going to do a past, present, future read for you. So, please, as you listen to this message, manifest the outcome wisely, right? Take what resonates. If it is not your message, don't sweat it. No biggie. So, I'm going to tilt that a little bit so we see more of the cards in the spread. So, Spirit, what do we have for this collective? A week out now from our new moon. Hopefully, the things that you have been wanting are coming to you now. Spirit, what do we have for this collective? What do we need to know? For this week, for this month ahead, Spirit, what do we need to know for this collective? Please and thank you. The Five of Cups. Time running out on certain situations, and when it's out, it's out. Like, that hourglass would need to be completely flipped over. So if you find yourself, collective, pouring into a situation, if you don't have time to wait, to keep pouring into something that's not going to ever fill you from the other side, right? Then you're going to have to, make time to go the other way. Now, if you don't have time to do that, then this is going to be something that's more of a decision point for you with this Five of Roses here. So you have to look into your heart to see who are the ones that you love, right? Who are the ones that you celebrate with, not the ones that are willing to leave you behind. So, the current position, please, Spirit, for this collective. What do we need to know? The King of Pentacles. Focus on our financial abundance, just abundance in general. Feeling grounded to ourselves, feeling secure. Maybe a little old school. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy as well with the King of Pentacles. Kind of giving me grandfather vibes a little bit here with this today. Coming up in the future position here, what do we need to know, Spirit, for this collective? The Empress, mother of us all, right after King of Pentacles. Well, when things are stable, then things are able to grow. And that is something that the Empress does signify is a bounty that's actually fruitful. It's not something that's stagnant or stale. And the Empress, this Earth Mother knows how to take even the storms and transform them into what is going to yield a very abundant life for herself. Also getting a message for somebody that does have, say, like blonde hair. This could pertain to you. And maybe you're somebody where your hair like turns more golden in the summertime type thing. In the outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles. So the King leaving his mark. Honestly, I feel like for somebody, this could be the beginning of a family, building a family, and building something that's very happy, versus something that has been kind of like troublesome and not very consistent, never knowing when that balance is going to happen. And another thing too, is that, not all relationships are going to be 50-50 at all points in time. Like sometimes it's one way or the other, but if you're constantly getting poured out of and never have time to refill on from the other side, or if that's just not happening in that relationship, then it's kind of like this. It's that stagnant energy that Spirit wants you to get out of. All right, so let's go for some clarification here on this Five of Roses. Spirit, what can we tell the collective more about this Five of Roses? Who are we dealing with? Somebody at a snail's pace, for real. It's almost like that the time is going to run out on the situation because of the pacing. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think collective, you've been focused elsewhere. All right. What else do we have for this collective, Spirit? The Page of Swords. Yeah. So this could have been a little bit of tumultuous activity in terms of figuring it out, collective. But when it came to pass, as long as you were kind of like literally like kind of just focusing on, like making your list of, what do I have to do the next day? Like, how am I going to get through this to get into a state of flow? All right. And out of this state of stagnation, get into this state of flow. You can see how his pen is just kind of flowing in the wind there with the feather, like the ideas are coming easily. So if you want to manifest something, say, ideas come easily to me. All right. And maybe with some of these ideas, you were feeling kind of judged, collective. Like, oh, well, that's not going to work. Or, let me tell you, kind of how this posture is like, well, let me tell you that what I know, right? And everything here. And you're just like, you know what? I'm going to call time on that situation because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for the excuses. I don't have time to hear everybody else's version of what's happening. So again, that is that kind of pouring out without replenishment. Some signs are coming to me. Scorpio and Sagittarius specifically. So I don't know if this message might be for you. So definitely check your chart. I recommend you check both your Western and your Vedic astrology charts and see which ones resonate with you through your moon placements, Venus, Jupiter sign, your North Node and South Node. Definitely check into those and see how those pertain to you. These readings are not necessarily sign specific. If you do want a personal reading, I do have an Etsy shop link open now. Six of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of Pentacles coming out here in this reading. A few's normal, but I feel it's very much this grounding energy, and it's in this like happy days are here again type vibe. Yeah, I feel like collective for somebody here, like you're gonna kind of like get whatever you want out of the situation. It's kind of giving me the the Big Daddy vibes, but it's gonna be in a joyful way. It's gonna be in a very caretaking way. Yeah. Doorway. See, this wanted to come out earlier. So, and this is Sagittarius, Temperance card. Yeah, you might feel like in this situation that you only want to, literally like put one toe in just because of these other situations that haven't been fulfilling. But especially if you are Sagittarius, and just remember that, oh boy, definitely some twinning here. The 7, 14, the doorway. It always always comes through when I do these readings, especially with this card. It just is very, very powerful. And check on the image of that here. Okay. So if you are a Sagittarius, or just anybody that's experiencing this new type of reciprocation that you might not be used to, because you're like kind of thinking like, is there something else behind it? Okay. And you need to kind of let that go a little bit. Okay. And that's why kind of like his other foot is in the water here, or her other foot, like it's cleansing you of that kind of drama that you're just like, well, I don't know what's going to happen, you know what I mean, like I don't know if I should take that next step, but it's like cleansing you in order to get into the next step, okay, of this doorway here. All right, Spirit, let's continue. What else do we have for this collective? Can we clarify on the Empress here, mother of us all? Libran energy as well. Take a look, it's in a book, Reading Rainbow. So, somebody's worried, potentially, about you being this Empress. I don't feel like this is you, collective. I feel like you're kind of pretty confident about being able to handle yourself. So, especially if you are with this King of Pentacles type here, somebody could be concerned that they're going to be left out of the picture and you're not going to be able to like kind of dote on them anymore or care for them anymore in the ways that you have maybe before. And so they're like a little bit stressed about it, feeling stressed and pressed. Yeah. But that's not always your problem, right? Okay. So that might be kind of like why you're on this hesitation of you're like, well, I'm just going to give it some time this time and like maybe, What else can we clarify on the Empress here? But that's the thing is when you get to this Empress part, it's like, ain't no stopping us now, right? It's just how it goes. Okay. Now, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who wanted to come out today? Queen of Swords, and she's saying bye to this BS of stress. That's for sure. This is not her at all. Not at all. So, collective, if you are this queen, my queen, right? Okay. If you are a queen or if you are this Empress, you are like, that's your problem. Somebody, don't make somebody else's problems your problem, I guess. And in terms of you stepping into your next project, into your next relationship, into your next whatever it is. Because you have to be looking out for yourself, right? Nobody else is looking out for you. And that's why these people here are concerned because you were looking out for them, right? And now that you're looking out for yourself, stepping into your Empress energy, right, collective, and say, maybe not giving so much attention, like that nurturing attention, you might be giving them a little bit of the tough love, and some people aren't going to like that, or they might not be used to it. But again, that's where you have to kind of say, well, they're grown-ups too, right? I just hit 14:14 on the clock. So again, hitting those realizations that, not everyone's is at the same point in life that you are, and that's okay. That doesn't make anybody, a better or worse person. It just means that you're just at different stages of your life. Maybe you're just at a different, some people say they're not on your level. Well, maybe that's because you're, in a different stage of your life, and, things that you might be You could be rebuilding or something, or even building something that you haven't been able to do before. And now that you have made it through the stages successfully, leaving out this and moving into the stability here with this King of Pentacles and the Empress, now you're able to put that foundation on the map. Okay. Let's keep going. Spirit, what do we have else for this collective to clarify on the Three of Pentacles, please? Merrily we go. Yo ho ho. 1, 2, 3. It is so easy. That's my calculus teacher used to say. 1, 2, 3 is so easy. You don't understand? It's like, no, Dr. Z, I don't. Anyway, the Four of Pentacles here. So again, stability is going to be very important to you, and it's going to be something very important to you as you are building, right, and collaborating and doing new things. So even though you have this King of Pentacles over here and the Empress, right? So this is still a little bit of that, a little bit of nervousness too, because, you know, the Four of Pentacles can be a little bit of like, well, am I going to have enough? You know, like the frugality type thing comes in, and that's why they're like, you know, trying to hang on to that stability. But I think the message here is just being cognizant of it as you move forward into new partnerships so that you don't repeat the cycles of the past. Now, one last card, please, to clarify. Likely what I already said, right? It's the thing about these readings, I tell you what. And then the cards, I just took my eye off the ball, didn't I? Las cojones. So, ooh, my. Lovers. Here we are. Ribbon inch race on this card. Anyway, Gemini. That's you, Gemini. Wow. Final card. So, for some of you, I feel like this means that as you get into these collaborations and things, not only is it going to be very fulfilling in your life, but it's going to lead you to the love in your life, and it's going to blossom in a way that you you know, weren't able to quite envision before. Okay, but it's going to kind of, you see how much more open this card is and like colorful and everything. Okay, so you're, you know, you're gonna be kind of like, take it this way, like you're gonna get like tucked in at night here, you know, with the King of Pentacles. So you're gonna have, you know, all your little stuffy bears and everything, and it's gonna be like, okay, everything's cool, right? And now I can kind of relax. And, you know, even as I'm sleeping, okay, the song, it's called Drift While You're Sleeping by Trey Anastasio. That's coming into my mind right now. So I'll try and pin that because it's a nice actual song. I just heard my phone go off. So there's confirmation. So as you're actually sleeping, you might start to get some of these ideas, and then you're going to start like, you know, really enjoying the process, and you're going to open up yourself to that love experience. Okay. Whew. There might be some people that don't like it, but what do we say about that, collective? Not my problem. Exactly. A whole lot of stuff coming to you that is so good. Okay. I feel like that song. So good, so good. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. So, collective, I have some exciting news. I'm recording a song, and I will hopefully share that with you soon once it's done. So I do have a YouTube video on my other channel of it where I'm just kind of doing a quick play, not like a formal recording. So I'll share it on the community tab if anyone would like to listen to it. And I would love a share or a subscribe on that other channel called Ophelia's Band. So let's get a Moonology card here to close this out. Spirit, what else does this collective need to know? A win-win outcome is forecast. Libra, here you are again, Libra. Yeah, and you're like, I'm tired of this losing energy. I'm about the winning energy, right? Say it with me. I'm about the winning energy. Even Charlie Sheen knew that, and he, I mean, the man was on, had a lot of problems. It's like he had to create a mantra, right? About winning. What is winning for you? What does that look like? Sometimes, it's like don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly what this is down here. This night. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, Charlie Sheen, you might have some problems, but you know what? It feels good to win, doesn't it? Nothing wrong with that, collective. A time for healing. Yes. And sometimes winning feels good, doesn't it? It can heal the soul. So again, when you're winning, what does that look like to you? Is that your reciprocal relationship? Is that a stable foundation? Is that, being with your empress, having a home, having a family? Okay. What does that winning look like to you? And then once you hit that, you're going to be so healed that, you're not going to have a hard time saying no to people that, could do you harm. That's just not going to be in your vocabulary. It's time to take action. Yeah. Any of this stagnant stuff, you've already kind of moved on from it. So if you haven't already, things will be moving in that direction. You could consider this a timeless reading, but I would say from the time you watch it, anywhere from like a week to a month is a lot of time. When even 3 months, I've seen readings that I've done before, and I'm like, okay, why is this happening now? And I remembered something that I, posted like a month prior, or it's been up to a couple months, maybe 3 months tops. But it kind of also depends on where you're at on your journey. Everyone, jumps in at a different point, especially if you're on a spiritual journey, and you're open to learning more about, your purpose and your intuition and things of that nature. Because those are some things that I cover in these readings, okay? Believe in the impossible. Yeah. Maybe somebody told you that you're, once in a blue moon, right? Like, oh yeah, let's shoot for the moon on that one. Like, very unlikely. Well, guess what, collective? Here in the outcome, you're doing it. Okay. Like, did I know I was going to be recording my song? No, but I'm doing it now. And actually I already did, my portion of it. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's more pieces that'll be added. But sometimes we, like I said, when we get into those stagnation periods, then that's exactly when it is time to take action. And that crescent moon has already appeared after the new moon, because we can't stay in that darkness forever. There's going to be a glow that comes forward. Okay. All right, I hope this reading helped you, collective, and please manifest wisely, like, share, or subscribe, and drop a comment if this resonates with you. I love reading comments about the readings, and see where we're at. I'll check you later. Please visit the link or drop a donation if you feel so inclined, and manifest wisely next time. Bye-bye.